Today I'm going to show you how to make this creamy, dreamy, intoxicating, and completely delicious cornbread pudding. It is just like made with children's dreams and magic. That's how good it is. Okay, let's get started. I'm prepping my jalapenos just by taking off that stem, giving them a cut down the middle, and let's remove all those seeds and that pith. Nobody wants to eat that. Remove. You can wear gloves for this if you're very sensitive or if you get really spicy jalapenos. I feel like it's always a gamble. Some of them are like totally spiceless like candy, but then sometimes they're real spicy, at least for me. All right, so just gonna give this like a nice rough dice. It doesn't have to be perfect at all, just kind of making them little bite-sized pieces. If you like things really spicy, go ahead and use those like Thai chilies or habaneros or whatever you like. Now I'm using 2, but you can totally use 3 or even 4. Or you can skip them altogether if you're anti-spice. So now, into a large bowl, I'm gonna be adding 8 ounces of sour cream. I'm using a kitchen scale. Now 2 large eggs at room temperature. I'm draining a 15-ounce can of whole kernel corn and we're gonna add all that drained corn into our bowl. Give this a little bit of a mix to get started. Now, some creamed corn. This recipe isn't a fancy recipe. I'm not doing all of this from scratch. The holidays can be really busy and any shortcuts are always welcome. My shortcuts are often telling people to bring something, like my mom. I'll call her and say, Mom, so what would you like to bring to Thanksgiving? And she'll have a whole list because she actually enjoys that. Okay, into the bowl. I'm gonna add my jalapenos in now. Now we have 8.5 ounces of corn muffin mix straight into the bowl. You don't have to, but I am gonna sift this just because this can be a little bit lumpy. So throw it in there. See all those lumps? We don't want lumps. So just sift it. Move it around. Oh, it feels so good on your fingers. This recipe is almost finished. It's so fast. A lot of my favorite holiday recipes are really time intensive. Like I love spanakopita since I'm part Greek, so I love eating it and making it's fun, but it takes a long time to get all that filo stacked and buttered and assembled. So quick dishes like this are always really fun. Okay, look, I'm down to solid lumps. See, this is why we sift things. Okay, set that aside, move it around. Okay, I'm gonna grate in about 1/3 cup of pecorino. You could also use Parmesan or any cheese you'd like. So let's grate about 1/3 cup of pecorino. You could use more or less, skip it or go crazy. Yes, there we go. Come through cheese into my bowl like a blessing of cheese. Stir it up. And you might think, oh, we're done, but we're not. 3/4 cup of melted and cooled butter. Oh, look at this. This is extreme, but it's the holidays, right? Holidays could be any day ending in Y. Perfect excuse to make this. Okay, just give it a nice stir. Now, a nice dusting of salt. I'm also gonna add some black pepper, just kind of as much as you feel like. Now, just continue mix, give it a quick, get a nice dish out. This is like a 9x9, but you could do a larger dish and have a shallower piece. I like a thick piece though. All right, mixture in, look at this. This looks delicious. This goes into a preheated oven at 350 for 90 minutes. 90 minutes is a long time, but this is like all creamy stuff. There is no flour. It's like some cornmeal. So it needs that 90 minutes. Make sure the center is set. Might need 10 minutes less, maybe a couple minutes more. Just keep an eye on it and you will be in heaven. Okay, into the oven. All right, 90 minutes later, cooled a little bit so I can handle it. Oh my God, I wish you could smell this. It is insane. All right, I'm gonna cut this open, give it a taste, and let you know what I think. Look at that. Do you see how puddingy and creamy and just like amazing this is. I don't know if it looks amazing because it's literally just cornbread pudding, but the taste is phenomenal. It is addictive. Can you put a pat of butter on this? Is that too much? No, it's not too much. Put a pat of butter on it. Go to town. So all done, so easy. It does take some time in the oven, but it's beyond worth it. And let me tell you, I recipe tested this for a bit and everyone who tried it was like, cornbread. And they're like, oh, this is so good. Oh my God. Like that. I'm not even exaggerating. That's what happened. Okay. The jalapeños, the cheese, the creamy corn, the butter, the more butter. It all comes together for this like symphony of wonderment. Really is like an indulgent side dish. So I hope you get to make this recipe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.